Good morning. Welcome to day 22, April 28th, 2024. This was a great campsite. Yeah, the sun is starting to come up. Awesome. It is currently 33 degrees, but it warms up quick out here. It was like 44 in the tent. Got up at 5, which was awesome. The past few days before town, I was like getting up at 3, and it's not good. The moon, when the moon is full, it really messes with you. You think it's light out, but it's not. So the moon is kind of going away, going into the other cycle. But yeah, slept great. Ready to get going. Excited to be back on the trail, looking for a big day. And that's it as far as that goes. When I was in town, my nieces, Laurel and Alice, are kind of following along on the videos. And the question was asked, what do I eat on the trail? So I just want to take a quick minute to show you what goes on a normal day. So in the morning, it's just coffee. I'll have a cup of coffee in the tent. It was too dark to show you how I make the coffee. I'll show you later. Yeah, and then have a cup and just kind of get on far out and see what the plans are for the day, and then make another cup right before I start taking down camp. So on a typical day, this is what I have available to eat. I'll put the Cliff Bar in my pocket and eat that at some point during the morning. I'll have a Kind bar for backup if I'm really hungry. Honey roasted peanuts. I'll always have some kind of jerky. I even have some bacon jerky. That'll usually go in my mashed potatoes, but I have a little extra, so I have that. I have some pure sugar. It's Swedish Fish and Sour Patch Kids. And then I found if I'm like in the desert in the really hot sections, I don't have any appetite. So this is just powdered electrolytes, either the Gatorade or the Powerade or the Tailwind, which actually has some nutrition with it. And I'll just drink this whenever I can, and it really gives you a boost. So I'll have all this just in a big old bag in the top of my pack, and whenever I feel like I want to have something, I'll just grab it. So at the end of the day today, I'll show you what goes on for dinner and what the stove is used for. Anyway, that's for Laurel and Alice, and we'll see you on the trail. Getting some awesome views of the lake in this section of trail here. Pretty amazing. Already have had some day hikers out here. The locals must know this is a nice spot. Pretty cool. All right, we're about an hour and a half in. Trail has been really nice this morning. We're at 49 degrees right now. It's just gonna keep warming up. We're basically following the lake. You get little snippets of it over there. Yeah, I got the tunes on, just plugging along. Awesome Sunday morning. There's been some patches of snow here, but nothing too bad. All right, feeling really good, but want to stay disciplined, do a 2-hour break, air out the feet for a minute. Just met High Five. You saw him on the road walk ahead of me, just that last clip from Colorado. And he told me there's a guy onward from New Hampshire who's about a day behind. So maybe we'll meet up with another New Hampshire person in the next couple of weeks. Who knows? I just checked Peak Finder, and that snowy peak in the distance is Mount San Antonio. Pretty cool. All right, take a little pack break. About 3 hours in, we're at 7,400 feet, give or take. And I don't think we're going to be getting any higher today. So about 12 miles to where I think I'm going to camp tonight. I'm feeling really good right now. I could probably go even further, but again, there's no point because I have a room Friday night. So we'll enjoy the afternoon at this really nice campsite. All right, we've been going about 5 hours. Been climbing since Bear Springs camp or whatever that was called. So taking another break, airing out the feet, having a little something to eat. We have about 6.5 miles to where I would like to camp tonight. So yeah, I've been leapfrogging back and forth with another thru-hiker that I just met today. High five. Then there's a group of 5 20-something thru-hikers. They're all like kind of in a pack together, and they're behind me a bit as well. So stay here for about 10 minutes and then we'll push on. All right, we're at our first creek crossing we've seen in a while. Giving the feet a quick soak. We got about 2.5 miles to go to where I'm thinking about camping for the night. So hopefully we'll be there around 3:30, 4, not too late. All right, we got a water crossing here. Gonna have to put the Crocs on. All right, we got about a 1/4 mile to hopefully our camp for the night. Getting close. All right, we made it to the Holcomb Crossing Camp. Found a nice little spot right here. I think we'll be good with the shade with this big tree here. So, gonna get the wet trail runners off. Gonna have some Gatorade or Powerade or something and just relax and go grab some water. Water's not too far that way. All right, so you can see the tent site behind me in trees. And we're just heading towards some running water. I can hear it. We're getting close. It's a real sandy bank here. And voila! Water. So we will load up everything so we don't have to come down again because I'm lazy like that. All right, so it's still relatively early, 3:30. High five, the thru-hiker I met today from Colorado. He just got some water here and he's gonna keep on going, so I may not ever see him again. There was that group of 4 or 5 younger folks in their like 20s. I imagine they'll be passing through and or maybe staying here, and then we'll see who else might swing by. I still have like 3-4 hours of potential campers here. I could have pushed a little more, but you know, this was pretty much my goal for the day. It was a solid, almost like 9 hours, probably 8.5 hours of hiking with about a half hour to 45 minutes of a break, and doing, I think just under 18 miles. So, and again, no need to push because I'm going to Wrightwood Friday. So I'll figure out what my mileage days look like for Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. I think they'll be similar to today, maybe a little less. So everything's good. Just gonna top off this water. I am gonna filter some water for like a Gatorade or Powerade. And this water is ice cold, so I want to get a little more so I can have some ice cold drinks in the shade and just watch the world go by. All right, it's a little after 4. This has been a nice little hangout spot in the shade. I've got some Gatorade going. Looking at tomorrow and where I might end up, and getting ready probably to get in the tent, get a little more organized for tomorrow, start thinking about some dinner, and getting this video edited. Overall, just a great Sunday. Lots of water today. Not being able to camp near a water source is so nice. So definitely gonna take advantage of that, because I'm pretty sure that's gonna stop soon as we get back into the real desert, but not yet. All right, we're getting everything situated in the tent. I just realized it's Sunday the 28th. We started this 3 weeks ago on Sunday the 7th. It's wild, it's hard to believe. Yeah, it takes a while to process that. Anyway, this is a little food update. So all those snacks I showed in the morning, I ate a little bit of everything except for the Sour Patch Kids and Swedish Fish. Just didn't feel like that. But I had a Gatorade, and I just made a grape Propel, just for electrolytes. And tonight I decided I'm gonna start with a Knorr pasta. So basically it's just like a mac and cheese. I'll take this, I'll throw it in this cooking bag. I'll boil some water and have a yummy mac and cheese. And then a little later, I have a freeze-dried meal, a Mountain House beef stroganoff, do the same thing, and that'll be dinner. And then for dessert, I've got some yummy chocolate chunk cookies from Vons. And I knew it would be cooler out here for this section, so I even brought one of those Tony's chocolate bars. I don't think I'm gonna have it tonight, but I'm gonna have it one of these nights. So that is the update. Probably be back for one more recap, and that'll be it for the day. All right, just a quick recap. So we started the day, camped at around 7,700 feet, and now we're down to 5,200 feet. So we're not on the desert floor, thank goodness, but we have lost a couple thousand feet elevation. So we'll see what that means for the temperature tonight. Hopefully it'll still be relatively cool. Tomorrow, planning, it looks like somewhere between an 18 to maybe 20 mile day makes sense. We'll see how I feel as the day progresses. But that's the most likely scenario. And then there's gonna be a big milestone tomorrow. We're like camped at mile, I think 294, something like that. So mile 300 is in our future tomorrow. That's awesome. And then not tomorrow, but soon, before we get to Wrightwood on Friday, we go to the world famous Cajun Pass McDonald's. There's literally a McDonald's within walking distance, steps away from the trail. Everyone takes advantage of that. You know, I'm taking advantage of that. I would love to be a morning McDonald's, but I don't know. I'm not gonna like worry about that. Whenever I get there, I just gotta remind myself not to like pig out, or it'll be a very miserable hike out of there from the McDonald's. So that's exciting. Maybe I'll get my milkshake there if the milkshake machine is working. Yeah, so that's it. We'll see you in the morning.